We continue to preview the 2025 college volleyball season. Our stop today is Georgetown, Kentucky, as we visit with the head volleyball coach for the Georgetown Tigers, Coach Felicia Pace. Coach, thank you for stopping by, and I look forward to visiting with you today about volleyball and more. Really quickly, before we preview, let's go back. Let's look at 2024 and bring people up to speed to where we are now. 7-18 in 2024, 3-9 in the Mid-South Conference. It looked like the second half of your season was a better part of your season, but tell us a little bit from your perspective.
This last season was actually kind of a challenging season for us. We started off with injuries from a couple of starters and had to have some people step up to take their place. Later in the season, as we gained those girls back, we kind of got back into the groove that we needed to be in to compete. But also ended the season with 3 starters on the bench from injury.
Yeah.
So kind of struggled at the start and the finish. My team is very resilient. They tend to fight through absolutely everything. We just couldn't crawl out of the hole big enough to be able to capture the W's that we'd have liked to have received this season.
I understand. Well, spring then, are you going to get some of those players back?
Yes, I gained 1 back, 2 graduated, and 1's out permanently. So it's going to be tough. I'm going to have to try to replace those players in this upcoming season. But with the team that I have returning, I think we should be able to battle through and have a better showing this season.
All right, Coach, let's stay there then with the spring for just a moment then, as you know, obviously the roster that you have prior to, maybe incoming freshmen or transfers was there during the spring. They know the adjustments that need to be made. How did your spring go?
My spring actually went well. We got to work on some much needed things because I had to actually replace a setter with someone who had never set before. So we got to relieve that athlete from that duty and give her the chance to get back in the place that she plays in. So we're all prepared. We know what's coming in for us in the fall. So we were working through the things to get us back into who we are as a team and prep for those kids that are coming to join us in 25.
All right, Coach. Injuries aside, then, and looking at that, when you look ahead and you've been in the coaching realm for a while now, you're approaching 2025. Is there one thing in particular? Is there one thing or one area that you say, hey, listen, this is a place we really need to improve to take that next step with this group?
Yes, I think there are some physical things, and I think there are some emotional things that we can get through. When you start to lose athletes from injuries, it takes a toll on you mentally because someone else has to step up, and then you remember what you've lost. So, in the midst of this, I would say that offensively, we have to bring in another setter that's going to help our offense keep the tempo up to speed for us. But then just being able to kind of combine the mental strength with our skills. I think those are things that we're going to have to combine to be able to prove ourselves to be better than what we've shown here in the past.
I understand. We're visiting now with Coach Felicia Pace from Georgetown, and I encourage you, please take the time, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. We enjoy talking about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. Coach, previewing 2025 then, Gareth Bruce has fulfilled her eligibility, and she was a first-team all-conference performer for you last year. There's a spot you need to fill. Take us through your offense.
Yes. Her name is, we call her G. She was she was a weapon for us in all aspects of the game. And so that will be a big loss for us. Currently remaining, I'm expecting one of my sophomores to step up. Reagan Cupper is a very smart and active athlete that I think will come in, and you'll see her step up for us. I will add to the roster 2025 a very dynamic outside hitter who will probably stand very close to what G left behind. So we should be okay with that.
All right. Same thing on defense, Coach. I mean, Reese Speed, she graduates, another all-conference performer for you. And again, there's a gap. So stepping up, transfers coming in. What do you see?
Reese, also phenomenal player. Hated to see her go. But we have on roster Cassidy. Cassidy was she missed this season. She missed probably the entire season from an illness, just unexpectedly, that took her out of the entire season. And so she came in this spring and did some one-on-ones and kind of did some individual work with some outside sources as well. And she'll step in the fall and probably do just as well as Reese Speed did. So we're looking forward to adding her to the actual court this season.
You spoke about a former freshman will be a sophomore for you this year. Another one of those, Faith Miller, she was a freshman last year, part of the 6-2 that you ran. Talk
Yes.
about the fact, are you going to look at that again? And will Miller have a role there? And who else might?
Yes, I do expect Faith to come in. Now, Faith came in and wasn't really expecting to be our starting setter. We ended up losing an athlete late in the recruiting season, and Faith had to step up and become, I mean, baptized by fire as our starting setter. She learned a lot this season, took lots of cues, and worked hard to fulfill those. And so now she has a higher expectation this year to lead the team. We lost Vianney Kazan, who was a graduate student. She played for me for 2 years and then had an extended year to get her master's, and she graduated as well. So I have two setters coming in, and I hope to also play the 6-2 once again, because I should have some strong outside hitters that would allow us to do the 6-2 once again. So high expectations for Faith and our incoming freshmen as well.
All right, Coach, we're getting to know more about our coaches over the course of this summer. The question presented to you now then is favorite 80s song or 80s band?
Well, I love volleyball and I love music. I don't know music as well as I do volleyball.
That's okay.
So I bought my head to whatever sounds good. So I don't know that I really have a favorite song or a favorite band. You mentioned one of yours was Journey, and I like Journey as well. But if it's good, then I like it. So
All right. You were talking about a variety. There's
a
a
variety. I am a variety girl for
all right.
sure.
That works, Coach. That is fine. Looking ahead to the schedule, then it's a mid-south schedule again for you, but pre-conference you'll be at St. Mary's of the Woods for invitational there, as well as St. Francis in Illinois. Tell us a little bit about your season.
My season. Well, I don't know what you know about the Mid-South Conference, but volleyball, the Mid-South Conference, it is tough. It's a dogfight just within itself. So we'll use those preseason games at St. Francis and at St. Mary of the Woods to try to get us ready for that big competition that we do have in our conference. We will step back on the court with St. Mary again. We went 5 with them a couple of years ago, and we're hoping to be able to redeem ourselves and maybe pull a W out of there. But at least we'll come out with some learning about ourselves and be able to make the adjustments that we need to be strong throughout our season.
All right, Coach. We'll follow the Tigers this year, and I appreciate so much you taking time to visit with us today, Coach Felicia Pace from Georgetown. Coach, success to you all this season, and we appreciate you being with us here on Midwest Sportsnet as we preview 2025.
Thank you for the invite. Thank you.